Hello guys and welcome back to
Serious. Cynthia, may I say I have missed you?
I missed you too. Your energy was sorely missed when you left us briefly.
But I tell you,
To actually talk to guys who did the molding and they were able to explain like there's no machine, it's all handcrafted tools that they had all around all the windows and the doors.
gosh,
They did it all by
one
hand.
by one, all handmade.
Yes, it's quite the feat, and this house is beautified by having that detail.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible.
Yeah,
It's gonna be yes, I am.
Grand entrance.
Oh wow.
Immediately, right?
Immediately, just your first step and you're up there. So where do we start?
The tiles.
Yes.
I know you remember, our tiles are always
Magnificent.
yes, perfectly chosen for the environment. The dimensions
Yeah.
evoke that sense of luxury. The finish, it's glossy, so it's reflecting all that beautiful light. It's wonderful.
When we came in, the chandelier is way up there, and then the chandelier in this room is way down here.
Yeah, which is quite unorthodox. I know some people are probably screaming.
Why?
Like, why is it so low? There's so many potential things that could happen. But
yes.
we did talk about the feel that we're going for. We are working hand in hand with the client. We understand their background is in Islam. They're Muslims. So the design of the house is really going to reflect that.
Okay.
So when you see a chandelier this low, just think really low
Very
seating.
low seating.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
But it's still a very easy space to navigate.
Yeah.
We always like to make a focal wall of the TV wall. So when you're seeing those strip lights, you're seeing the display shelves. We're gonna finish this off with the TV, but there's another very beautiful design detail that we're gonna add.
Okay.
And that is having marble to finish it off.
Whoa.
Yes.
And I'm sure the marble is going to complement the floors and the tiles.
Yeah.
Did you import these tiles? Because, girl, these don't look like...
Regular, everyday.
No, there's nothing regular about these tiles.
No, definitely these were imported.
Yeah.
And the reason we felt like we needed to do that is
Yeah.
because we really wanted to reflect the theme of the entire house and also the environment.
Yeah.
We are on the coast, so we wanted to make sure we have touches of blue in the tile, but you can also see small accents of gold, which you'll see throughout. Yeah.
And the windows. We've got to talk about the size of the windows because, again, this is already saying light, more light. And the fact that we're at the coast, have as many openings as possible for the breeze to come in and just waft through the house and keep things cool.
Yeah, you have to consider the environment you're in. Constantly, they'll just have a nice breeze running through. They'll have more than enough lighting, bouncing off the tiles, bouncing off the marble. This space will never feel like small or like cramped or dark.
So what are we looking at here? And I like that we naturally gravitated to it.
Oh yeah, the flow of every house that we touch, it seems to be so precise and so perfect. So, yeah.
I love
Speaking
it.
of chandeliers,
how did I not even see that one? I think my eyes went straight to this one because it's a very different kind of design.
Yeah.
But whoa!
For me, it's the glass, the brass finish, the warm lights, and how close you actually get to see all that detail.
Yeah. I have a question. You see, the design on this one is almost the same, you know, how it's really low and it's hanging low. Does this mean this is another sitting area? And why would you have, you know? Yeah.
So in Muslim culture, there tends to be two living rooms. One where the men tend to congregate and another where the women tend to congregate. So we wanted to make each room feel really, really special. That's why you can see even in the chandeliers, we've gone for a similar feel, but still very unique in their own way. So as much as we love a customized feel to everything, for this particular project, all the furniture has been imported. And the reason we've kind of closed off this area is just to keep everything in one section, so people are not like, you know, finicking around with them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a lot of furniture. So this is a really big undertaking. This is definitely somebody's dream house.
Yeah.
And when you make your dream house, you want it to be perfect. I see a staircase going somewhere. What's happening there?
So this house is very, very special, and it does have a basement. So what we did is completely transform it into a theater and into a studio, but we can't go down there because there's more
furniture.
things. Yeah, more
Right.
furniture that are being stored down there.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a really clever thing to do. And I do like that the breeze continues.
It does.
It
At every
wafts
corner.
through everywhere.
Yes.
So what are we looking at here? Is this an island? I can see charge ports all over.
Yeah, that's the beauty of customization. I'll always sing the praises of customization, especially when it comes to kitchens.
Yeah.
Because you can see how far ahead you can really think. So the idea was to have an island.
Yeah.
And then we're like, with an island, you're going to want to have a couple of stools. So we built that out. And then we're like, if you're going to sit there for a long period of time. So people have their laptops, their phones, their tablets. So that's why we put in.
You're talking to me. When I have my breakfast in the morning, I've got
Yeah.
my little iPad and it's plugged in and I can sit there for even an hour as I have my coffee slowly.
Yeah.
So this is very smart. Can I guess what's going to go there?
Let's
That looks
see.
big enough for a fridge,
Like a double door.
like a really big one where you can
Yeah.
just stand here and just...
We wouldn't need to do that because...
Cabinetry has been put out and laid out to reflect a modern yet Mediterranean feel.
Yes.
Because I can see here you could also have some kitchen appliances that you plug in right there.
Yes.
So then it takes care of everything is neat
Yes.
and tidy.
Our kitchens, you really have to work hard to be disorganized because we literally think of spaces for everything. And you can even see how we've gone ahead and added in lights just to make sure that everything is visible
Yeah.
from whatever angle you're at. So having that strip of light modernizes it. It actually looks really, really wonderful.
Yeah.
But also, I'm just thinking, I'm one of those people who have a bunch of things kind of piled up on each other. And I might forget something is in the back there, but if you have light kind of penetrating through everything, you're kind of able
Always
to...
see.
Sink always has to go by the window.
Yes.
And then you have the wonderful view of the pool, so who wouldn't want to do the dishes?
Oh, this is nice. Doing the dishes is not a punishment.
It's
Not when you live here.
No, you're like, I'm happy to do the dishes.
Yeah.
Because I get to look out into
Washing dishes, washing dishes.
You can already see it.
I can see it.
Yes.
This is fantastic. Coming over to this corner,
Yeah.
this is where the cooking happens.
I think that was made rather obvious by the word cooker.
I know. I saw it and I thought, no prizes for guessing on this one. So just say it as you see it.
It is the cooker, you guys. The cooker is gonna go here. So here you'll do the cooking, cooking.
Yes, cooking.
But yeah, it's such a well-placed thing because we like to create privacy in our kitchens, especially in the area where you're going to do most of your cooking. So you don't have a through line from the dining into the cooking area. So it's nice and tucked away. Yeah.
Fantastic. Walking into the pantry now. This is really quite spacious.
Huge. This is, okay, actually this is my first impression walking in.
It's
I
a
didn't
lot.
realize it's this big. This is huge.
Wow.
When you think of Muslim families, you think a sense of communities. I mean, you're gonna have 2 living rooms, you're gonna have a couple of kids running around. So there is going to be a lot of food that needs to be stored so that you don't have to get in your car and go to town every now and then. You can just have a place to really store in bulk.
This house has been thought through right from the beginning.
Yeah.
So we get back. All right, we're going to make our way upstairs now.
Yeah.
But before we even take the first step, I can see a fine urban classic touch.
Yeah, okay, I want to see if you can get it. What is it? What is
The
it?
lights at the bottom of the stairs. I got it.
Yes, you did.
10 points and 100 more to me.
I think it's just such a classic touch that will stand the test of time.
Yes.
Having that strip of light under every other step is just a really nice and neat way to elevate the staircase.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a grand entrance kind of staircase.
Yes.
I know. This is so special.
It is. The staircase, I have talked about the staircase so many
It curves.
times. Yes.
How did you get it to do that?
You see, this is actually like concrete. This is concrete. This was built out, so we didn't fabricate something and like have like, you know, iron that we bent.
Yeah.
We actually built this and it's been molded into this shape, which I just think people are going the more solid route when it comes to these things. And that just helps with that fluid feel of it.
You can see it. I mean, it just, the curves are so precise and so gentle and just perfect.
It is exquisite. exquisite. I took note of this staircase because I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna have iron on my stairs. I want it built out of concrete.
And then we've got this.
It just keeps getting better and better.
I can't, I'm not even looking where I'm going. I'm gonna stay focused. So much to see, yeah. Here we are, what's going on this level?
So this is the family room. I know, we have 2 living rooms downstairs, but you know, there's that separation. But if the family ever decides like, hey, we want to come together, this is the space where they would do it. Or when the kids, you know, the adult men are in one living room, the adult females, another one. The kids are like, let's go somewhere else. They would come up here.
Right, very clear definitions and spaces for the different people to be able to be family, but still be one.
Exactly. You have to cater to the culture, but also cater to the family unit. And that's the balance that we had to confront when we were designing this house.
What's happening on that side?
TV wall. I'm sure this is also going to have a very unique design to it. I can already see from the makings, it doesn't look like exactly the same as what we saw. And I really appreciate that detail up top. That detail, I saw hints of it in the kitchen, and I love that through line. When I identify things like that, I'm like, I can see that the designer was really like paying attention to what they were doing and were very intentional.
I see the tiling hasn't been done here. Would you know if it's going to be a different color, or is it going to reflect what's happening downstairs?
I have no idea. I think that's what makes it so exciting. Because I want to see, especially what kind of tile we choose for the stairs. I'm just sure it's going to be incredible.
Right. So let's start with the smaller bedrooms first. Shall we start with this one?
Yes.
All right. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
It's so unique immediately when you walk in.
It's cozy, but there's still a lot of light.
Exactly.
So
you don't necessarily need a big room. You just need to work with how the light hits the room and how the room feels. So you can see in the dimension of the tile, we've got some really big, glossy, like gray tiles.
Calm.
Yes.
It's very soothing.
Very, very calm. I've never met a wall paneling that I didn't like.
Whoa.
This is wonderful. I love
handmade as well.
Handmade, because I know the idea is to have the headboard over here. So
right.
It's such an excellent way to just make the whole wall an experience.
It gives it a lot of character.
Yes. This is the first time I've seen us doing this type of tile on bathroom floors.
I love it.
Yeah.
And the door also has a pattern. There's a design on the door too.
Yeah, and it runs throughout.
Is so good. It echoes in some way that pattern that we see on the wall there.
Oh, before we leave,
there's
one more space right here that you'll see that all the rooms have a balcony.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a little slice so you can sit outdoors.
Yeah, but I have to pick the one that has the best view. I'm like partial to a pool. So I'd want to pick a room that has a view to the pool.
And this one is it.
There's another one on the other side. They're a contender. I'll pick one after we see the
It's going to be a big fight trying to decide which one's my favorite room. But let's see the second one and then we can make that call. So this is bedroom number 1.
Yes.
We walk into bedroom number 2. But even as we walk through the corridor, I like that there are these openings here.
That was by introducing these spaces.
Fantastic. So it lets more light into a corridor that ordinarily would be really dark.
Yes.
So bedroom number 2.
Bedroom number 2. This one, we've gone with things that are very simple.
I love it. I love it. This looks like it would be something for a very young child.
Yes.
Even the colors almost reflect that.
Yes.
The bathroom, the gray, the mirror, it continues.
Yeah. Bedroom number 3.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
So interesting how all of them feel so different.
Yes, definitely.
The shapes are unique. This one definitely, I would think it would be a mirror of the other one, but definitely it's not.
No, this is definitely different. So every room has a different personality for the different personalities who are going to live in the house. But this is so well thought out. Once again, I like the color of the tiles. and they mirror what's happening in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, in the previous bedroom, I'm looking up at the gypsum and the pattern is different.
It's different, but as I said, the simple, clean design. So
Yes.
you're seeing we're playing around with similar shapes, and light placement is what really brings it to life. Yeah. So we have to get into this one. These tiles, they're so eye-catching.
Yeah.
From across the room. The texture is perfect for a floor tile.
I know, I'm standing in the bathroom and I'm
Yeah.
thinking,
It is curious. It is jarring. As I said, this is the first time I'm also seeing
Yes.
such a tile in the bathroom, but we've seen this throughout in all
Right.
the other bathrooms. Like, it's an interesting choice. I'm gonna see if this will catch on. When we come in with our fixtures, you can see we've already placed everything. I think I'm currently standing where the toilet bowl will actually be. So we'll have the toilet bowl over there. Looks like the shower provision is over there.
Yeah.
And I think I saw a provision for a sink right
somewhere over
there.
here.
Let's go to one of the most exciting parts of any property that we walk through, which is the master.
I can't wait to see it. There you go, the pattern that you were telling me about.
Yeah, the paneling. Another fine urban touch.
And then look at this, where the bed's going to be, which echoes the Arabian feel.
Yeah, so this type of design, you'll see it in like Arabic designs.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you look around mosques, even in Kenya, you might find something quite similar. It is something that frequently appears in Mediterranean and Arabian design.
And the amount of light in here.
Oh, I know.
And space.
It's incredible.
And of course, it also has a balcony.
Do you want to step out?
Yes, I would love to.
Let us.
Look at that. Views and views. Oh, wow. Wowzer. I don't even know what to look at first.
There's so many things to see.
Yes. Look at this marble feature.
And the placement of it. The placement is so ideal.
Magnificent, out of this world.
And I've
Really.
always talked about dimensions of tiles. There is something about how we do master bedrooms and the dimensions of the tiles that we choose for the bathrooms. Look, this is the bathroom of dreams.
It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. And I can see there's allocation for all kinds of fixtures.
Yes. I'm definitely going to have a tub here. Like, what else would you fit in this area? We're definitely going to have a tub here. And that's why we've gone out of our way to get this like frosted glass to create privacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I know where we are.
Yeah.
A walk-in closet.
The walk-in closet. Super spacious, well thought out.
Yeah.
I am immediately seeing shoes. Shoes,
Yes,
shoes,
all the way. Whee! I want this one and 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 this one. This is beautiful. There's enough room for his and hers. Amazing. Just simply amazing. True. I love that there's so much light in here as well. Most times closets are really an afterthought.
Exactly.
But this one even has a window. So ta-da.
Perfect place to do your makeup. Something we've been complaining about, like with the heat.
Yeah.
And we haven't even touched on the fact that every room in this house has an AC.
You did tell me when we were downstairs that there's allocation for AC.
Yes.
Because again, we have to face the fact that some months the breeze alone is not going to be enough.
Yeah, it's just not going to suffice. Sometimes they're going to need to lock those doors and windows and just have an AC blasting cold air to each and every bedroom.
Oh, good. So you can control your own climate in whichever room you find yourself in.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
It is perfect.
Wonderful.
Are you ready to walk up some more stairs?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. We're going to the second level.
Is it the second?
Yeah, because this is the first one.
So Kenya goes ground first, second.
Yeah.
Oh, because I would go basement first, second, third.
Let's go, let's go, let's... Wow, this staircase, can we take a moment to just really look at this chandelier? It's beautiful.
I think we've described so many things as beautiful, and the proximity just forces you to appreciate the details of the crystal with the... Is that gold or brass? Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the gold around
gold.
it. It's just... It's absolutely stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Light is a very big theme in this house, and I'm looking out of this window.
Yeah.
How do you get this to fit? This is...
It is quite
massive.
big, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the thing is, we actually had to get that glass custom cut to that size because that window is, the dimensions are actually quite insane, but it's exactly what this house needed. We created such great symmetry with all, you can see how it matches up with the entrance.
It really does, yeah.
And that window up there. So it creates symmetry, and it's exactly what this house needed.
And now we're on the last level of the house.
Yeah.
Whew, let's take a look at where we've come from. A labor of love. And standing out here, I can see them entertaining out here.
Exactly.
So tell me a little bit about the layout and what we're looking at potentially when it's done.
So, you know, there's the bits and bobs that Fine Urban is known for. So when we're creating an entertainment area, you think having like a barbecue area.
Yeah.
Like for this area, it's something that's really, really special. It's actually right over there.
Oh, wow. It's a jacuzzi.
It is a jacuzzi.
Wow.
Yes. So we're gonna have that up here. So really, you're really gonna chill. Like you're gonna have no choice but to chill.
Oh my gosh, this is chill spot number 1.
Yes.
And hangout spot number 2.
Yeah, as usual, where you wanna chill, you wanna have seats, you know? So of course, as the work goes on, we're gonna allocate different seating areas just so this entire place comes together. And that's why we have that bathroom in there.
True.
Nature is gonna call.
Where we were standing when we came in,
Yeah.
it looks like a nook. Something could be happening in this area here.
Yeah, so this would be where you would have your bar, where you have your drinks, you have a couple of snacks. So there's the prep section and there's the storage section. So if you want to drink, this is where you'd come.
Yeah.
We would have a sink installed here, so it's like a full experience.
Okay. Today, this is home.
It is.
It's beautiful, the views are incredible, and there's still a few things that we need to have a look at.
It's such a great example of the creativity, of the hard work, of the dedication that we put even when it comes to your exterior.
Right. Speaking of the exterior, I've got views and views and views. There's so much to see from.
I'm so glad I finally had a chance to take off the shoes.
I know.
And now it's time to experience the exterior.
Woohoo! Yes! This should be good fun. I love it. Now, wind, behaving. There's so much space to start with. Which direction shall we start with?
I say,
Yeah.
let's just start right at the entrance.
Okay. I like the landscaping.
Yeah, there's so much to see. There's like a way this path has been built out,
Right.
which is something that we did.
Yeah.
Actually, this entire landscape had to be
Right.
thought out. Like it had to be designed. We had
Yeah.
to figure out where's the driveway going to be, which patches of land are we going to grow the grass and trees. And,
Right.
and you can see the types of plantations we've
Good.
chosen.
You can get a little madafu there.
Yeah, it's perfect for this environment.
Yes. Oh, I love it.
It's sticking true to, you know,
To the vibes and the
vibes,
environment
the
and
coastal.
the culture and this is exactly what you're going to find here.
Yeah, and I like how
Yeah.
you've noticed there's a way we've been walking and we've
Yeah.
just slowly, gently started strolling.
Yeah.
That's the kind of feeling this area evokes after all the work that has been done to beautify it.
Yeah.
You just want to stroll by.
Just have a good time while you're out here.
I think at a certain point
Yeah.
when we were walking around, you said something about like things have to be mirrored. If you're going to design a place, it has to have echoes of it throughout.
Yeah.
And to see this design from the gate,
Right.
and then also seeing it within the house.
Within the
It's
house.
perfect how
Yes.
things were planned
Yes,
out.
yes.
Yeah.
And who comes up with these concepts and ideas?
None other than our lead designer,
Oh, wow.
Mr. Cleophas Nyagaka. So from the gate, he'll sit down and think, okay, what kind of gate do we want? What is
Right.
that material looking like? We pick up the material, he has the design, rallies up the troops and gets the gate done. So whether you want an electric gate or you want a sliding gate or just want a normal gate, we're able to kind of do all those things according to your taste.
Yeah.
But of course, always keeping safety in mind.
Always
Yes.
safety first.
Yes.
And even the Ascari's house has that nice pattern work.
Look, you're
Right
now
there.
gonna skim.
I know.
We
This
we
is
treat
brilliant.
every corner the same. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna see it introduced here,
Yeah.
you're gonna see it represented elsewhere.
Right.
Yes.
Let's talk about some of the work that's happening with the walls here.
my
Because this
gosh.
is, I could see it from upstairs when we were upstairs, but you can see this and it goes right around the compound.
Yeah, this design element is absolutely perfect. It is one of a kind. It's so unique.
Right.
I don't know, Sheila, maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm not well traveled. Have you seen such a design for a perimeter wall before?
No, I haven't. It's so elaborate. That's why I had to
is.
ask about it. And I'm thinking, what's happening here? And then what's happening in here?
Look,
You know?
I had a chance to come here when they
Yeah.
were building it out.
Yeah.
And it's quite the feat to get them as symmetrical and as even all throughout.
Right.
So the purpose of this is not just to look good, it's actually functional. So it is like a waterfall feature. Each and every one of these all throughout
No
is a
way.
waterfall feature.
So there's water that's just going to be coming through.
Yes, it's like a bowl with water. So
So
we-
it washes over.
yeah,
Oh.
and imagine that all throughout. That sound is going to be so heavenly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very relaxing, very welcoming.
Yes.
And just echoing the ocean that's not too far away from here.
Yeah.
But this structure, we saw it when we were upstairs.
Yeah.
Drove past it when we came in.
yeah.
But would I be wrong in saying this is the intended garage area?
No, you're absolutely spot on because you
Yeah.
can see even in the movement we've made.
Yeah.
The idea is to have that like a very smooth drive. So either you're heading straight to the house
Yeah.
or you're coming to park your car. So it's supposed to be a very smooth drive from the main gate and then on to
Here,
Yeah, the
you can
garage.
park your cars, get them cleaned,
Yes.
or put them in storage if you're not going to be using the cars soon.
Exactly.
And it's quite spacious. You can fit in quite a few cars in here.
yeah, I think
Probably-
like maybe 3 big ones.
Yeah,
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 three
yeah.
big ones could comfortably.
Sit here.
Yes.
To the gym, you've got your warm-up spot, which is an extra set of stairs.
This is actually the warm-up you do is walking up these stairs
Yeah.
to actually get to the gym. So once you get up there, you're just ready to get into your
You're ready
workout.
to go. I like it. And I can see there's also light fixture that's going to happen here too.
Yeah, I'm also seeing that. So it makes sense if you think we've used the LEDs there.
Yeah.
So of course we're also going to continue it. So
come up all the way.
It's a continuous design to create that harmony throughout these spaces.
Right.
Yes.
And once we get to the top, wow. Oh, it's nice and cool.
You know what I like about this property?
Yeah.
Anytime you get to an elevated spot,
Yeah.
you get a greater appreciation of the surroundings. It is, you're immediately hit by the sun, by the
Yeah.
breeze.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
Magical.
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 Magical Kenya, guys.
Yes,
Magical
this is
Kenya.
it. It doesn't get more magical than this. I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
And it's golden. I mean, it is golden hour right now, but
Yeah.
it truly is such a beautiful feeling. I can only imagine when you're working out here,
Yes.
how inspired you'll feel.
There's so much space. You're
Yeah.
someone who likes working out.
I do, very much.
Yeah, so you know better about the bits of equipment that might be special to you that you're
Yeah.
like, okay, in my workout, I need this. I need
Yeah.
a space to do
Yeah.
yoga maybe.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
With the sun and oh wow. This would be
Yeah.
perfect for sun salutations and get things going. I love it.
I think you can attest to the fact that here you could fit an entire gym of things. Like,
Yeah.
it's quite the space.
And I'm thinking, with these pillars in between, I'm sure there must be that same feature of the sliding panels and the huge windows that the house also has. It's going to be happening here too.
Sheila, you know us too well. You know us too well. We're not going to cover this with solid walls.
No.
And actually, as we're walking past, there's a couple of rooms here. So we have more of like a storage area for the garage over there.
Yeah.
And then these rooms, like, if you're gonna be swimming, obviously you need somewhere to change and do all that.
Yeah.
So these rooms are for that purpose.
Oh, good. Washrooms, changing rooms.
Exactly.
Excellent.
And what I really appreciate is how tucked away and private it is.
Okay.
Not everyone's not like kind of seeing you going in there.
So. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is a lot of work. This. Oh, and look at the kiddie pool. Oh, it's just the cutest. It really is the cutest.
It is. I'm just seeing so many different dimensions to this pool. Like that area.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, last time I was here, the lead designer, Mr. Cleophas, mentioned that the idea for this is that once the water is put up to the level it's actually going to sit at, it's going to be like a shallow area where you can still be in the water but not really in the water, so it's like a lounging within water type of situation.
I see.
Yeah.
And then there is you're really in the water swimming and going for
That's where you'd find me. I'll be jumping into just going back and forth doing laps.
You and I both.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And then look, the water features continue here as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
All throughout. It is an incredible feat. I want to see what kind of tiles we actually pick for this pool. The colors.
Me too. I can't wait to see because there's so much light and the green because of the landscaping and the grass. Look over there. It's healthy and it's taking and it's...
Yes. It's being well maintained.
It really is. I want to walk barefoot on the grass. So
yeah, definitely.
I hope that will be okay. Yeah. Earth a little bit.
Yeah.
Earth a little bit. Connect with Mother Earth.
Yes.
But what's happening on this end here?
So this section is like a seating area. Yeah, it's been shaped out to kind of evoke those rounded shapes that you see in Islamic design.
Yeah.
It's not quite an obvious one, but I think we have enough of that in terms of the designs we see around. So this one is a more subtle shape, but we are going to make it stand out by adding some tiles that really evoke that feeling in a different way.
Stand out, right?
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
This is
So good.
It is
I'm going to walk barefoot.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You gonna do this?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Oh, that is just as, it feels as good as it looks.
Good. So good.
Wiggle your toes in there.
Yeah. Oh,
it's wonderful.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the entertaining kitchenette, sit out area.
Exactly. Like, who doesn't want to have an entertainment area right next to their pool? Because I think a lot of people who are building their dream homes and including things like swimming pools, it's actually for the fact that they want their loved ones to come together and enjoy and have a good old time. So that's why as a company, we're like, it only makes sense to also provide somewhere you can come, you know, share invitings and drinks and relax. So this section right here is where it's going to focus mostly on the seating area. I'm seeing a provision that looks like we'll have a sink there. And then that area looks more of the kitchen.
The kitchen area, and you can put a small fridge in here.
Yeah.
It just feels like I'm just outside in a garden at the end of a day.
It does.
And if you told me I'm in Kwale County, I'd say you're lying.
Really?
Yeah, right now it's
absolutely wonderful.
And these are the sliding doors that we looked at from the dining room.
Yes.
So ta-da! There is our first set of glasses.
Yes.
Windows.
Tall, very, very tall.
Very tall. You see, I was looking at this and I was thinking of the pattern that we saw inside. But then I looked at the top and there were holes. And the others don't have holes. So what's happening here?
This is a waterfall. So we're going to have water cascading down. And then it's all going to actually flow this way and pour from this little area. You can see the snot.
Yeah.
And then now go to the bottom. And then the whole process kind of repeated.
It just keeps,
so
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's continuous.
Oh no. And you know what? This is the second sitting room.
This is.
So whoever is going to be in here, if you open your sliding windows, You
You're
also get a
greeted.
oh my gosh.
The sound of water for me, that's what hits me. I'm like, the sound of water is so calming, and to be able to have it penetrate into the house via this window, exquisite.
Applause, applause, applause.
It is, yeah, you have
This
to give
is
it up.
grand. This truly is grand.
So we have another open space here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we've taken the time to kind of build out. This is
Yeah.
a nice big slab of cement. It's another outdoor sitting area. So the male of the house, the man of this house, is like, look, I want to have an area for my boys, like just purely for my boys, and this is it. So they can come and chill out here without having to bother anybody inside. And
Yeah.
it's good that, you know, we also have the living room there.
True.
So if ever there's people want to be indoors but still want to interact with the people who are here, thought out. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
As our tour comes to an end, sadly,
Oh,
I
no.
see a structure over here, and it looks like a mini version of the main house.
Yeah, so that is the DSQ. There's, you know, bits of work going on there, but the main thing we wanted to do
Yeah.
is to make sure everything on the interior and exterior are in harmony. So you don't want a structure that looks completely different from the main house.
True.
And you can see all that beautiful trim has also been added around the windows, around the top of the structure.
Final water feature.
Yeah,
This looks grand.
it is.
And we've got pillars one more time.
Yeah, what does this remind you of?
Greece.
Like, I keep thinking Colosseums in Rome.
Exactly.
Like, that's just the feeling I keep getting. Of all the water features,
Yeah. This is it for you?
this is the one.
Do we get to see it when it's turned on?
100%. We'll turn that on and we'll get the water running.
Right.
You hear the droplets.
Oh.
It's wonderful. It's such a wonderful touch.
What an incredible tour. I have had such a blast. I love coming out to see the work that you do.